Hi, it's Miss Allen. Welcome to Adventures in Storytime. I'm coming to you from the Story Tower at Billings Public Library, and we are all set to do story time today. Are you ready? Two little hands go clap, clap, clap. Two little feet go tap, tap, tap. Two little fists go thump, thump, thump. And two little feet go jump, jump, jump. One little child turns round and round, and one little child sits quietly down. Alrighty, so I have been enjoying our story times about animals this year for summer reading, since we're doing Tales and Tales. We have talked about bees, we talked about polar animals, grassland animals, and desert animals. And this week we're going to talk about animals that live in the fresh waters. And that means like the rivers and the streams and the ponds and the lakes. So we'll be talking about lots of animals that you have probably seen, since we have lots of lakes and streams and ponds in Montana. I want to remind you that if you haven't signed up for summer reading, there is still plenty of time to do so. You're going to want to go to our website, or you can go to your favorite app store and download the Read Squared app. That will allow you to sign yourself and your child up for summer reading. We have great prizes for adults, and the kids earn wonderful little prizes along the way, and then can buy raffle tickets for big prizes. And when you visit us for any of our virtual stories or programs, you're going to get event codes that you can put in for extra points. So no reason you shouldn't have signed up already, and if you haven't, get that done. Okay, so let's talk about rivers and streams first. This one's called Animals in Streams and Rivers, and it's by Julie Murray. And up close, you can see lots of animals. There are fishes and frogs, and oh, I think that's an alligator, and that's a beaver. Alrighty. This is a brand new book. In fact, I bought it just because I knew I was going to do a story time on animals in streams and rivers. Worked out perfectly, didn't it? Streams and rivers have moving water. Many animals live in them. Turtles sit on rocks. They soak up the sun. Alligators are big. Some can be 15 feet long. And that's long because Miss Allen is about 5.5 feet long. That alligator's 3 of Miss Allen. Probably 3 of your parents too. Catfish have barbels. See these? They look like whiskers. Do you think that's why they're named catfish? Because they kind of look like they have whiskers? Frogs have long tongues. They use them to catch bugs. Right? Water snakes can swim, and they eat fish. Remember, snakes can open their mouth wide enough to get a whole fish or a whole rabbit even in there. Snails have hard shells. The shells protect them. Bet you've seen snails when you're down at the river, right? And trout swim in the water. Some are very colorful. Many of you may have gone fishing and maybe caught a rainbow trout or a brown trout. We have lots of trout in Montana. River otters have webbed feet. That helps them swim. Have you seen the otters that we have at Zoo Montana? Yep. And then there's more animals. There's some different kinds of fishes, a water beetle, a crayfish. There's the turtle and the snake and the frog. So we learned some stuff about different animals that live in the river. The nice thing about this series is it has all the biomes, habitats we have talked about and will talk about. So this is a great series if you want to take it home and keep reading about different animals in different habitats. I thought, since we're doing rivers and lakes and streams, that we would do row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. So can you row? Very good. And I have 4 verses to this song. I don't know if all of you have ever heard all 4 of these verses, but I have 4 of them. So we're going to be rowing our boat. And then we're going to come across a couple of things, and you're going to have to help me with them. Are you ready? So, right? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Did you scream? Alrighty, we're going to see another animal. Probably one we might not see near the streams in Montana, but here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Alrighty, last one. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Roar! Alrighty, we'll do that one again. We also have one set to Old MacDonald, and usually Old MacDonald has a farm. In this one, he has a pond. So he's still gonna do E-I-E-I-O, but we're gonna do frogs and dragonflies and turtles and swallows, which are birds, herons, which are also birds that stand, I think they stand on one leg sometimes too, ducks, and geese. Are you ready? Okay. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O, and on that pond he had a frog. Can you do a frog? E-I-E-I-O, with a ribbit, ribbit here and a ribbit, ribbit there, here a ribbit, there a ribbit, everywhere a ribbit, ribbit. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Should we do dragonflies next? Okay, so dragonflies like to quiver. They go really fast, so they quiver. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had a dragonfly, E-I-E-I-O. With a quiver, quiver here and a quiver, quiver there. Here quiver, there quiver, everywhere quiver, quiver. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Now we'll do turtles. What do turtles do? Turtles are quiet. So we're going to say they're silent. Can you say that? Silent. That means quiet. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had a turtle, E-I-E-I-O. With a silent, silent here and a silent, silent there. Here is silent, there is silent, everywhere it's silent. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Alrighty, let's do one more. We'll do the swallows, okay? And they swoop. Very good, here we go. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had some swallows, E-I-E-I-O. With a swoop, swoop here and a swoop, swoop there. Here a swoop, there a swoop, everywhere swoop, swoop. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. So the next time we do the song, we'll do the other four ones, or three. We'll do three. Alrighty, so next story. Definitely something that is in rivers and streams is fish. So we're going to do Hooray for Fish by Lucy Cousins. This is a very beautiful, bright book. Hello, I am Little Fish, swimming in the river. I have lots of fishy friends. Come along with me. Hello, 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 fish. Red, blue, and yellow fish. Hello, spotty fish and stripy fish. Happy fish and gripey fish. He doesn't look very happy, does he? 1, 2, 3. Did you see what they did? Did you see the ones and the twos and the threes? How many can you see? Oh my goodness, should we try to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 fish. It's a lot of fish in that sea or in that river. Hello, eelfish. Actually, they call it elefish. Does he look like an elephant? And shellyfish. Hello, hairy fish. And scary fish. Eye fish, shy fish, fly fish, sky fish. Hello, fat and thin fish. Hello, twin fin fish. Curly whirly, twisty twirly. Upside down and round and round. So many friends, so many fish. Splosh, splash, splish. But where's the one I love the best, even more than all the rest? Hello, Mom. Hello, little fish. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hooray for fish. Some of the fish we'll probably not see in Montana, but you would see them in other rivers and streams. Alrighty, so let's do our songs again. We'll do Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and then we will do a couple verses of Old MacDonald that we haven't tried yet. Alrighty, so you ready to row your boat? Get your rolling arms ready. Get your rows. Remember, you need your oars to row your boat. Okay, here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Woo! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Very good. Alrighty, so now we're going to do Old MacDonald Had a Pond. I'm very proud of myself. I have not said farm once. Very good this morning. Alrighty, so let's do Old MacDonald Had a Pond, and we're going to do herons, which lunge. Then we're going to do ducks that quack, and geese that honk, honk. Especially like the Canadian geese, you can really hear those in Montana, right? Alrighty. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had some herons, E-I-E-I-O. With a lunge, lunge here and a lunge, lunge there. Here a lunge, there a lunge, everywhere a lunge, lunge. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Now we're going to do ducks, remember? They quack. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. Excuse me. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Alrighty, last one, the geese. Remember they honk, honk. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had some geese, E-I-E-I-O. With a honk, honk here and a honk, honk there. Here honk, there honk, everywhere honk, honk. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Good job. Alrighty, before we read our last story, I bet you would like your event code. So the event code for this week's story time is rapid water. All one word, no spaces, because sometimes streams and rivers can be very fast. Rapid water. Alrighty, and then make sure you stay tuned for Miss Molly's craft, where I believe they are making oh goodness, I just asked her. Oh, beavers. You're making beaver puppets, and then she'll give you an event code for that. Tomorrow on Wednesday, the zoo will be doing a video that'll be on our YouTube channel. Just go to our Children's Summer Reading Programs folder, playlist, on our YouTube channel, and you will find the zoo talking about the North American river otter, which we all love, and the bald eagle. So that'll be pretty cool, right? On Thursday, we have a Facebook Live event with Dan Fogel, our pianist from New York. If you joined us for his Tales and Tales performance, we had a great time. And this will be Disney and animated movies musical. So he plays music from some of our very favorite Disney and other animated movies, and he shows stuff in the background. So it's going to be beautiful, lots of fun, and you're going to recognize a lot of songs. Alrighty. Next week, we're going to do stories on oceans. Okay, so let's finish our last river stream book, and this is Frog and Beaver by Simon James. They are both definitely river animals, aren't they? Alrighty. Here we go. Every morning, Frog woke up from under his leaf and looked out over a beautiful river. Frog shared the river with his friends, the ducks and their ducklings, the water voles and their baby water voles. Everyone lived happily together. It was perfect. I'm gonna play in. Then one day, a young beaver came swimming down the river. "Hello, little fella," said the beaver. "I'm Beaver." "Hello, friend," said Frog. "I'm looking for a place to build my first dam," said Beaver. "It's going to be the biggest and the best dam you've ever seen." "Well, this is a great place to live," said Frog. "You'll love it here." "Wonderful," said Beaver. "I'll get chewing." But the next day, Frog woke up to see that the water in the river was very low. "What's happened?" asked Vole. "We can hardly swim." "It's that Beaver," said Duck. "Have you seen the size of his dam?" "Leave it to me," said Frog. "I'll go and see him." Now see, Beaver's been chewing down logs and placing them all up there to stop the water, because then he can live in this big dam right here. "Hello, Beaver," said Frog. "Can I have a word?" "Sorry, Frog, can't stop to chat. Have you seen my dam? Isn't it fantastic?" "Well, yes," said Frog, "but it's stopping all the water." Beaver was too excited to listen. "This is going to be the best dam for miles around," he said. "Everyone will love it." The following day, the water in the river was almost gone. "It's that darn Beaver," said Duck. "Who does he think he is?" "I wish I were bigger," said Vole. "I'd show him a thing or two." "Oh dear," Frog said. "I'll talk to him again." "Look," said Beaver, as soon as he saw Frog. "I told you my dam would be the best." "But Beaver," said Frog, "why does it have to be so big? We don't have any water left." "There's lots of water on my," said Beaver. "Why don't you all move up here?" Do you think they want to move? "Why do we have to move upstream?" Duck groaned. "I'm sorry," said Frog. "Beaver just won't listen. Look at all the water is gone." "I wish I were bigger," muttered Vole. "I'd teach him a lesson." Can you see the vole? Let's see. He's right here. There they are. When they arrived, Frog introduced everyone to Beaver. "Hello," said Beaver. "Look at my dam. Isn't it amazing?" Muttered Duck. That evening, Frog helped the ducks collect sticks to build a nest for the night. Then he helped the water voles dig a new hole. Finally, Frog fell asleep under an old leaf. By morning, Beaver had finished his enormous dam. "It's brilliant," boasted Beaver. "It's nearly as tall as the mountains." "Frog, Frog, look! It's the best dam in the whole world." Frog looked. He saw the huge dam, but he also saw the water about to burst over the top. "Look out, Beaver!" shouted Frog. Suddenly, branches began to creak and snap. Stones tumbled, boulders crashed, and then, whoosh! The water came crushing through the dam. Beaver was sent tumbling over and over again as boulders and branches sped by. And then
came the ducks and the ducklings, the water voles and the baby water voles, and of course Frog. "Swim for the bank," shouted Frog. The ducks, the voles, and Frog all made it safely to the shore. "Is everybody okay?" asked Frog. "We're okay," said Vole, "but I think Beaver's in trouble." "Is he all right?" asked Duck. "He swallowed too much water," said Frog, "but I know what to do." Frog jumped up and down on Beaver's back until Beaver began to cough and sputter. Well, where am I? What happened?" asked Beaver. "Your dam burst," said Duck, "and Frog saved your life." Beaver was quiet for a moment. "How can I ever thank you, Frog?" he gasped. "Well, we've lost our homes again," Frog said. "Perhaps you could help us." "Anything," said Beaver eagerly. So Beaver helped the ducks build a new nest. "Not too big, though," said Duck. And he dug a new hole for the water voles and the baby water voles. "Not too big, though," said the voles. And finally, Beaver built a dam for himself. "Not too big, though." Everything on the river was perfect again, especially for Beaver's best friend, Frog. Do you see what he built? He built him a little house. That's so cute, isn't it?
That was a great story, and it showed a lot of nice animals that live on the rivers. So we're going to do our 2 songs, and I'll put the words up this time, and then we have a turtle flannel board to do. Alrighty, so here come the words to row, row, row your boat. Alrighty. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Ooh! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar. Roar! Alrighty, now we'll do Old MacDonald. And I think we'll only do maybe 3. And I'm thinking we'll do 3 of my favorites. I want to do Frog because I like to do the ribbit. Let's do Quack and Geese. That'll be fun. Those are all good ones. Geese honk, ducks quack, and Frog's ribbit. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And on that pond he had a frog, E-I-E-I-O. With a ribbit, ribbit here and a ribbit, ribbit there. Here ribbit, there ribbit, everywhere ribbit, ribbit. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Alrighty, let's be ducks. You got your quack ready? Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And in that pond he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. Alrighty, last but not least, the geese who honk. Ready? Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. And in that pond he had some geese, E-I-E-I-O. With a honk honk here and a honk honk there. Here a honk, there a honk, everywhere a honk honk. Old MacDonald had a pond, E-I-E-I-O. All right, we're back and we're going to do a flannel board. Do you guys know what this is? Let's look. A turtle, that's right, with his shell to protect him. So we're going to do a turtle flannel board. Let's count how many turtles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 little turtles. Ready? 5 little turtles swimming in a lake. One went home because a belly ache. How many turtles do we have now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 little turtles swimming all together. One stopped off to look at a feather. We lost this one. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3. 3 little turtles having so much fun. One got out to bask in the sun. Oh, to sit in the warm sun. Let's take this guy. Alrighty, how many do we have left now? 1, 2. We have 2 little turtles. 2 little turtles dive and play. One went home and called it a day. Whew, he's tired. Alrighty, how many does that leave us? 1. 1 little turtle, feeling all alone. He crawled out to rest on the stone. He's gonna leave no more turtles. Next week we have an ocean story time. So we're going to talk about animals that live in the ocean. That's going to be really, really good. Don't forget to stick around for Miss Molly's craft video after me. You guys are going to make beavers. Remember, you can pick up those craft supplies at the children's desk or via curbside. And next week, oceans. And I can't, oh, you're making jellyfish next week. Very cute. And don't forget to tune in on our Facebook page for our Facebook Live piano event, and go to our YouTube channel to catch the zoo. We have lots of other great things still coming up, so check our website so that you can earn event codes and participate. We will see you next week. On my face I have a nose. On my feet I have 10 toes. I have 2 eyes that I can blink. And here's my head so I can think. I have a chin and very near. I have 2 ears so I can hear. Have 2 arms I reach up high. And with my hands I wave. Good. Bye. See you next week, guys.
Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures in Storytime. This week's theme is freshwater animals, so we're making these cute little beaver puppets out of paper bags and like a worksheet. So that's all you need really, plus some glue and scissors. Okay, we'll get started. So the first thing that we'll do is color our worksheet. You can cut it out first. Either way works, whatever is easier for you. Okay, so I have my tail colored. Let's do little arms. So I have colored everything that I'm going to color. You could color these pieces if you want, but I'm just gonna leave them. And so now, after we do that, we'll just cut them out and get them ready to put on. This is one of the beaver's arms, and the ears are also on this page. We'll put out the tail next. Now I'm cutting out the teeth, the nose, and the eyes. There's the teeth. Nose. There's an eye, and the last one. Okay, so now that we have cut out all of the pieces of the beaver, we're going to put them on. And this is the side we want to use because it's a puppet, so you can just like stick your hand in there and make it move. So you want to make sure that his face is on that side. Okay, so let's just set it up the way we think we'll want it. So we'll put like the teeth underneath this flap. Doesn't really matter where our arms go, we'll just put them anywhere. And then the tail goes behind like that. And the ears can either go behind or kind of on top. Okay. So I think I have the beaver the way I want it. we'll start gluing. So I've glued the arms, the teeth, the nose. Now I'm going to do the eyes. I put quite a bit of glue on there. I might have to go back and glue part of that ears again, which is okay. But for now, I think I'm finished. It'll look like this. Yeah. Cool. All right, before we go, I will give you your summer reading event code. It is busy as a beaver. Busy as a beaver. It's all one word, no capital letters or anything. BUSYASABEAVER. Busy as a beaver. So go ahead and put that into your account and get some points. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.